Yeah, I'm ready. We're going.
No way. We're in.
We're in.
Oh.
We're balls deep.
Oh,
And we're
guys.
unpasteurized.
Welcome to Unpasteurized. We're back for another one. In the back of another one.
Back of another one. Just got done hosting the open mic. 21 Comics. What a treat. What a show.
A treat indeed. You know, it was pretty full. It was pretty full here, wasn't it not?
It was a full room.
These people.
You can't complain about that. These people.
Some of the best comedians probably in town.
Probably
Even
in
like
town.
sneaky ones.
Yeah. Sneaky good comedians and a sneaky fun crowd. A crowd that was just a great time.
Brilliant people.
Brilliant.
Beautiful, brilliant, absolutely gorgeous people. Like, here's the thing. I think beautiful people are coming back in America, and we got them. There's beautiful people in here. You people are beautiful. Wow.
They are beautiful people, aren't they?
Beautiful people. Beautiful
How
people.
about those beautiful people?
God. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting your Maryland on.
Yeah, I had to
here
get
in the
deep.
back booth.
I'm going to put lipstick on next. I'm not doing that. Maybe some night. Some night, yeah, I'll put lipstick on. I don't give a fuck.
I risked wearing a dress, so I think it'll be fine.
Yeah?
Whatever you do.
Would you ever shave and play a woman?
That might be going a little far. We talking money? Money involved?
Sure. How much you need? $1,000? I'll shave my beard and put makeup on and put a dress on for $1,000. If we're doing something purposeful, if it's for purpose, like if it's like a run for AIDS.
Yeah.
I'm not running for AIDS. I don't run for shit. That's what guns are for.
Hurry your asses up. What is this? Some kind of AIDS walkathon?
What is this? Some kind of AIDS walkathon? 20 laps. You got 37 minutes. You think you could run 20 laps around a fucking quarter-mile track at 37 minutes? 20 laps is 5 miles.
In 37 minutes.
37 minutes. Okay. That's 6 minutes a mile, and then plus a little few seconds per one, because there's how many? 5 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So 37, 6, 7.
6
That's
and
like a
1/4
7-minute mile. That's not too bad. Actually, that's because you should be capable of that.
I don't know about
7:30 mile.
The best I've ever done in high school was 13 minutes on the 2-minute mile.
On the 2 minute?
Or on the 2 mile.
That's decent.
13 minutes on 2 miles.
That's decent. I
It's
don't
not
run
bad.
anymore.
It's a little quicker than some. I don't think I could do it. I smoke too much.
I used to smoke, then run. I used to.
I love it.
That was brilliant. If you would light up a cigarette and then go for a fucking good run.
And let me tell you, that post-cigarette run, or that post-run cigarette, got them all jumbled up. That post-run cigarette, my God, that hits you like a truck.
Yeah, getting hit like a truck.
Yeah.
Seems like I feel hit like a truck.
Right now?
Yeah.
Did you get hit by a truck?
No.
Metaphorical truck?
The truck's metaphorical. How's your truck?
It's running, but there's some pieces that are coming
Is your truck
loose.
Diesel, or is it like you in a Mazda pickup right now?
I genuinely haven't figured it out yet.
All right, we're here.
Here we are.
God damn. It was. I don't know how to feel. You know what I mean? Because like, I got hit by a truck tonight.
On stage?
No, before the stage.
Okay.
There was a guy out there selling Girl Scout cookies.
And you bought some Girl Scout cookies?
Well, I did actually. Yeah, I did buy some Girl Scout. It's Girl Scout cookie season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you what, I got hustled by the fucking Boy Scouts, and I'll never let it have that
For their popcorn?
No, popcorn, yeah. Fuck. Their popcorn sucks.
The Boy Scouts, first of all, what year was this?
This was like 6 months ago.
Oh, I haven't given it. You fuck your establishment. You know what you need? You're a country boy. You should fund the 4-H program.
4-H is dope.
Yeah, fuck giving it to the Boy Scouts. 4-H is going to do way more. Be like, here,
Dude,
I'm going to give my money to the shooting sports of, what county you in? Holt?
Yeah. Let me give you a scenario. I mean, you are correct, but they caught me off balance. They caught me on my heels. That's what happened.
Where were they at, a Walmart?
At Casey's.
Motherfuckers.
And I was stoned. I was too high to say no. I was too high to come up with the word no.
$20 for 2 bags of popcorn or what?
Oh, my God, no. I think it was like $30 for 2 bags of popcorn.
Microwave.
and a 6-pack. No,
No, it's pre-cooked.
I got one of like caramel corn that was already popped out.
Yeah.
And in like a chip bag, like in one of those bags.
$5.
And then I got it was like 12.
Why
I think I gave him $25, and then I also got like a 12-pack of like microwavable shit.
What do you think? Here's my fucking grand idea. Like, why RFK would not want Cheryl? It's not going to happen. I can't do it right now. I'm too hit by a truck. But I'm going to have my own problems talking here in a second. But what the? Okay, so the Boy Scouts, they're selling popcorn, and they're selling. It's not healthy. Everybody's
be.
It's in a package. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's overpriced. What if they sold like beef? Like, what if they were like, hey,
I'd be down with that.
Every certain time of the year, the Boy Scouts purchase a certain amount of beef cattle, nice quality beef cattle, right? With this funding. So obviously, part of their like funding towards popcorn, they probably have funding towards like the operation. Well, take out a loan or have a fucking fundraiser,
right?
And maybe, yeah. Like what if they were like, oh, they just, I don't know.
It wouldn't take that much money for them to buy a couple beefs.
No, and I think like what if you did that? Like if you sold it like good wholesale, not wholesale, but like not like butchers, but like okay, I don't know.
Like I'd buy 5 pounds of prime hamburger from the Boy Scouts.
5 pounds, okay, and I would pay $5 a pound for the Boy Scouts.
Yeah,
$6 a pound even.
Yeah, for the Boy Scouts.
For the Boy Scouts.
Popcorn,
for the Boy Scouts.
Suck my dick.
Suck my fucking dick.
And at least if you're gonna have the popcorn, at least make sure it's fucking good. That popcorn sucks. It fucking sucks. I love caramel corn. That sucked. I hated it. I gave it to my dad. I was like, "You have a fucking terrible palate. You can fucking eat anything. You want this caramel corn? You can have this shit." He was like, "Oh, it's not that bad." I was like, "Yeah, okay, but you like liver."
Yeah,
and
but there was a generation
shit.
raised on eating shit. You know what? I'll eat liver, not raw, not like that fucking kooky guy that was doing all the steroids. But liver is just like a steak. But you can't, like liver, you got to cook it. It's like a flash fry, right?
Okay.
And everybody, like...
I'd try it.
Yeah, and everybody cooks it in like huge, large chunks, right? Right? Old people cook, and then they throw fucking onions in there, and then they let it just stew, and they think that's how. And liver doesn't. It's not a roast. It's not gonna break. It's an organ meat. So like, that's why like, tribal people, then little babies. You ever see? Even to this day, they're in like they shoot a seal. They're in there eating fucking blood out of the liver, like just slurping liver raw, which it's very nutrient dense. And if you actually cook it properly, it doesn't taste like shit, but it does. It's very high in iron. So it tastes like fucking metal if it's overcooked. And that's the problem with liver is nobody knows how to fucking cook it. But the rich folks, they do it. You ever heard of pate? No, frogwa. Pate.
Frogwa is crazy shit. That's when they force feed the goose, right?
They rape a goose with corn. They literally throat rape a goose with corn.
Yeah. I've also seen videos though where the goose wants it, which is the craziest.
Yeah,
thing.
Geese are dirty little bastards.
Geese are fucks. Geese are some fucks.
Shouts out to the Dubliner Coffee. Shouts out to Wes.
Yeah, what a place this is. I love this bar. This is one
I
of my
love
favorite
this
bars.
bar. It's my dude, and it fills. These people
fills.
like
on a Monday night.
On a Monday night, you want to talk about Omaha? What Omaha's capable of? Come look at a Monday. Come look at a Monday. Come see these people. I would put some of these comedians up against a lot of other comedians, even in like Austin. I think some of them are very capable.
Yeah,
I really do. Some of them are. There's some really good people out there.
There's some really
beautiful
solid
fucking people
in this town,
and I think it could hit. Like
it is.
I don't know. Should we start beef with Minneapolis? No, we're gonna try to go up there. Should we start beef with Kansas? Should we have shootouts with them fucking Southern fucks and Mason-Dixie line slave-loving fucks?
That would be crazy if comedy beefs got as serious as rap beefs, wouldn't it?
God damn, shootouts
That would be
and
nuts.
shit. Let's not. You know what?
Let's not do that, but it would be funny. Let's think about it.
It would be funny.
It would be crazy,
You know what?
wouldn't it?
Here's the problem, though. Omaha used to be punk rock, and that's what's going on. There's a slight punk rock element that comes out at the beginning of the week. I would say that Sunday through Tuesday is literally the time for fun, and then occasionally there's some weekend nights in there in this town as far as comedy goes, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Okay. Now, damn, I made a really big. I might have shot myself in the foot here, but yeah, you know what I mean. It's just there's a talent, there's a pool. I'm retarded.
You're
Don't
fine.
listen to me.
It's growing.
I got hit by a fucking truck.
You did. How'd that
It's
feel?
growing. I feel
That's
fucking
the first
fine.
time I've ever seen you not fill your time.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, I couldn't place a thought.
That
You ever not
fucking
be able to
happens.
place a thought?
Dude, did you see my set? It wasn't good.
Yeah, but that lady
found
heckled
it.
you, and then you were filming, and then literally it like ran out of storage. Like none of it would not. The comedy gods were not wanting you to do whatever you were doing tonight. And same to me. I didn't fill my time. People said it was nice or whatever, but I hate myself.
I didn't think you were doing bad. I was surprised when you walked off.
I didn't feel good.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Try to
It
get
was
better.
a crazy show.
It was a crazy. There was wild. Like fucking.
I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing. I just keep doing it the way it seems like it should be done, and every week it ends up feeling more like a showcase than an open mic.
Well, and that's just it. You know, like
Which is fine.
Here's the problem. Here's
I'm
the
bitching
problem
about
about these
success,
beautiful
but-
people. Here's the problem about these beautiful people is like we're the open mic scene is like you. For some reason, people are coming to it, right?
Yeah.
Which is strange, and more than just comedians, but like how like we like. Do we? I don't know. It's got. Do we? How do we show? Like, how do you get these people up front? Because, like, you know, fuck, these people are coming out there slinging their cum all over for like these people are laying it on the line. It's open mic and they're like going for it every fucking week. And then a lot of these people, the good ones especially, are writing new shit pretty frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, that's the fucking thing. And some of the comedians are really challenging each other, and maybe it's hard, you know. It's hard to get laughs from people who hear your jokes over and over.
It is.
But that's a self-judgment, too. I need to get better at that. Because, yeah, like, but some of them rip, and there's times where they do rip. And, you know, here's the thing about comedy. They don't fucking tell you that. There's no guidebook, right? This is one thing you find out. There's no fucking guidebook. There's going to be drugs everywhere. There's going to be trucks that hit you all the
Constantly.
time. And some of those trucks have tits. And you get hit. You just get hit by these fucking trucks all the time. Truck. And you got to learn how to play. You got to be Frogger. You got to be jumping and hopping if you're trying to get there. And, you know, that's the fear is, God damn it.
Getting hit by a truck.
God damn it. And it's crazy. It's fine. It's fine. These people are so fucking beautiful, and there's a good culture here.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
We're in the
and
middle
maybe
of the
that's
street.
good. We're all challenging each other, but
It is. How do you feel now that we've announced this craziness to the comedy community?
I wasn't
publicly?
ready. I keep secrets. I don't tell nobody nothing.
I didn't want to tell anybody either, but it seemed appropriate.
Lucas is a leaker.
Well, I said wait for episode 3, and episode 3 is not even up yet. So I
Great.
said check out episode 3 first.
It's fine. Old soda wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad.
I can't.
We're
I don't
getting
know.
better. This
I-
is solid right now.
we're-
We're doing fine.
Talking into microphones to each other's kind of weird, and it's weird, I guess. Dude, whoever's listening, perverts. They're perverts. Dirty little girls.
Well, I have a feeling that's what we're going to end up attracting is a lot of perverts.
Mostly men,
perverts.
dude. It's mostly
Mostly
going to be
men.
dude. And
It's
that's
going to
fine.
be retarded fellas and perverts.
Which run hand
Yeah,
in hand
I mean
sometimes.
say that's not what
We could
are.
dude, I would love. Now, I would love, you know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. How do we get involved with the Handy Olympics?
The handy I think you just apply. Dude, I was looking at press passes today. I was looking at how the qualifications you need, and I think we can get there.
I have an LLC.
That is far more than we need.
Well,
we
then
don't
we're
even
set.
we don't even need to involve.
We got
that.
we can,
we don't even need.
This
to
is
involve
all
that, pal.
drinks are written off when we're doing this. Put it on the card.
That's a good move.
We could do that.
Well, I think we need to get some subscribers before we could LLC this.
I think you can lose money for like 3 years before the IRS gets weird about it.
For this, we need to get some followers, and this eventually would need to be LLC'd if it got any kind of traction at all.
Which right now we're in the snow in a front wheel drive, going uphill.
Yep, for sure. And it's a long fucking hill, but we
Shred
can get
and
there.
R.
Shred and R, tell your friends.
Tell your friends
about the Unpasteurized. It's a show with the udder.
I wasn't ready for it to be leaked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Didn't ask you, but I figured since it was actually on the internet already, it was worth saying.
I'm not mad. I'm just scared.
Yeah,
what
dude,
if my mom hears this?
I'm nervous about it too. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. That's why I haven't made any big posts about it yet. I'm trying to like figure out a way to word it, and being like,
that's the problem.
This is pretty raw, folks.
Yeah, no shit. That's the problem with like who we are. We also are people.
Yeah, with families.
Regular, we're like regular people, and that's we do not like. Here we are. We're sitting in a basement in downtown Omaha. We're not fucking from here. Okay, we're running around like goddamn chickens. Everybody thinks I'm like 49. Am I really? Do I look? Am I ugly? Did something happen to me? I thought I used to be pretty.
I don't think you're ugly, but
My
you look
God.
you look at least 5 years older than you are.
What was so? What 32?
Yeah, I thought you were my age.
What is that?
I thought we were the same age.
Okay, jeez.
I turned 31 this year. Later.
Maybe I need to shave. Would it help if I shaved?
I think it's.
What is it? My
I think
eyebrows?
it's stress. No.
Oh, I'm
it's
stressed.
Just age. I think it's just. I say kids they do add age to you.
Yeah, but your body's not supposed to last forever. That's what Hunter S. Thompson said. You're supposed to kind of skid out. And dude, you hear
but
these
you're getting close to 30, so you're gonna start changing and shit.
Yeah, and some people really you peak at like 35 is what they say physically for like men. Like that's where you're gonna.
Dude, I did not get anywhere near remotely good looking until I was like 25. So this is all new to me.
See, and I might have to pay some dues.
And I just keep getting better looking as I get older.
Yeah, you're a handsome fella. I might have to pay some dues. I used to.
At least according to my eyes, anyway. I think I get better looking as I'm older, but I don't know what anybody else thinks.
It could be that you're more poetic too, and like you have an aura around you. You're kind of like Jesus. Like, not really, but like not to compare you to the one and true Lord Savior Christ, our Lord. But hold on, I got an itch. Like a little microphone Jesus. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know how the fuck. Like a little like all of these beautiful people. The ones that show up and are here, you know, they're all kind of prophesizing their views, right?
Okay.
And you do a decent job of it. And you see, like, you took... There was a lot of bad things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, behold upon him, you know, you kind of came in and St. Michael'd this shit a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe not with like necessarily the force of that, but there was a crash. And now there's a rekindling.
It definitely seems that things are changing for sure. Right?
I would hope so. Because there's dude, you see all these beautiful people?
There were so many people in this room tonight.
And they're
and it's not abnormal either. That's the craziest thing.
Yeah, well, because I think they're all really good. Like, that's what blows me away, is like the amount of good comedy that happens on a Monday fucking night in a basement.
Right?
Like,
who fills a bar on a Monday night? That's wild.
It's wild.
I try not to think about it.
It's just weird because here we are, like, when you're looking at it and it's empty, it's a whole different feeling than when it's not empty.
I know, dude, and I just started doing it because I was here.
Yeah, like crazy? You just showed up. That's so...
Isn't that wild? You were here early with me. Isn't it wild to like watch this place fill up and then empty out?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of...
Yeah.
Isn't it like a crazy
Yeah,
thing
we got
watch?
here, it was empty, and now it's... That's wild. That's a crazy thing. That's a weird little thing to happen.
It's my life. I look forward to it every time.
Well, clearly, you actually give a fuck about what's going on here. Giving a fuck's... What is it? What did the coach always say? Showing up's the first part?
Something like that.
Something like that. My late great coach. What the fuck?
Booby dolls.
No shit. But yeah,
Man.
it's been wicked. Here we are. And I got hit by a fucking truck. Yeah, no. So whatever. Yeah, you were trying to film. You're trying to get into a festival. You're trying to do things with your life.
Well, yeah, I mean, that definitely has to happen. A good video needs to be taken, but stuff to get 5 minutes straight, that's good, especially with my stuff.
If you do a show, if you go do like a show elsewhere, rip one of those. I think you got it. Because I've seen you when you don't have to host, and you get to be a little bit different. You have a lot of pressure on you. Because here's the thing. Lucas cares about the show. He gives a fuck about the people. People come in here for a goddamn reason, right? So the show has love. Like when your grandma used to make fucking brownies with cocoa and sugar and flour and real eggs instead of you pulling out a fucking box like a little gimp. Now, he cares about the show. It's a craft. Would you agree? Do you feel like this is your baby in a way? It's an adopted baby, and you love this baby.
You feel super responsible for it.
Yeah, it's like a dog that you knew never had a chance, and you're like, well, the dog just need to hunt, and you took it and it flushed a pheasant, and you're like, yeah, it's 3/4 pit bull. No, not 3/4. That's too much. That thing would just kill animals. You can't have a pit bull. You can use those for coyote hunting. You ever see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild, huh? When they let the greyhounds out, and then the greyhounds kind of like...
You know, it's wild. Most of the people that are going to end up listening to this have no idea about this. But this is a normal thing to you and me.
What?
Coyote hunting competitions.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, city people don't know nothing about that.
Dude, I worry about city people. They don't, like, here's the problem. Like, yeah, no, they don't want to have kids. I don't get it. I don't get, like, what they want out of life because it seems like it just... Where does it go? Then what? Then what? You're gonna have a dog and 3 girlfriends that you rotate through. You know, I dated this one 10 years, and then what?
I don't know. That sounds like such a fucking hassle. That sounds like so much more of a hassle than just having a family.
Honestly, yeah. And this is 2 dads, right? But for real, like God, I tell people all the time, like fucking, like there's something about being a guy, like, but people, I don't know if people care, and I don't know if some people don't want to care. Some people just don't care. Like when a dad's like, "Fuck," I'm like, okay, my kids piss me off, and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, "Fuck these kids." Like, guess what? No cake. Go to bed. It's 7:30. I don't get, you know, and we can have more problems than that. I'll take tires off bikes. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you read the dictionary today. I need 62 definitions written by 3 p.m. You ever do that?
No.
No? Dude,
I mean, I did that as a kid.
Oh, my 8-year-old, she was giving me grief, and, like, she wouldn't listen to me. So the only thing I could make her do was, like, push-ups. And I was like, well, you owe me 50. And she couldn't do them. So I was like, well, I'll make a deal with you. You owe me 100 sit-ups. And, like, so now she's fucking just ripping sit-ups and push-ups in the living room on herself. And I was like, see, a week of discipline made her, like, realize, I'm just going to do this. And she's fit. She's getting fit, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I need to get better about that.
I need to get better about that. I used to do so many push-ups before bed just for no reason. Like, just as a person, be like, nope, I got to get my 125.
Dude, can you believe, I cannot believe that I spent, like, a year bodybuilding. I was going to go be a WWE wrestler.
Yeah, did you do any juice?
No, I was so close. I was right on the edge of it. I was so close.
Just
to
a year?
Like, well, I spent a year, like, just natural bodybuilding. I was eating, like, 3 pounds of steak a day and potatoes.
That'd make me shit.
I was fine. I was up to 215.
That's
and
big.
Stacked.
That's big for you.
Because I was delivering beer all day, so I was, like, working out that way. And then I was lifting every night. And I was playing basketball and I was playing golf. Like, I was...
Functioning.
Functioning. Balling.
Yeah, we need to figure out how to get more time to exercise. I think if you and I could exercise, we'd be more mentally clear. More.
Well, then I realized the massive problems I would have in my life if I had pursued that.
WWE?
Yeah.
I knew a guy. He was a grade above me. And he went into, like, that.
The NXT
Well, you can't
stuff.
just go
No,
into
no,
WWE.
it's farming. No, there's like they have a system now because they bought up. Here's the way it used to be.
It seems harder than
It
comedy.
used to be. It was crazy. So the way it used to work was there was these little organizations, and they would have wrestlers, and they would like tour around, and all that. So then the WWE came along and started buying up a bunch of these
Little
different
ones, yeah.
different little corporations, consolidating them all, getting the big stars, and then touring around on there like that. So what happened is basically the WWE has more or less bought almost all of them.
Okay.
So then there was no more farming. So then they had to make their own thing, which is like NXT. I think that's a different. I think they've done it different now, but that now they have like a minor leagues type thing.
Yeah,
now,
but
where
then-
like they work their own people up. Like they pick people, they come, they bring people in. People try out, they train them, and then they bring
Yeah.
them up like slowly. I think is how it works now. But I think
Okay.
I've seen a lot more posts about like independent wrestling things.
Yeah,
So
but like that,
maybe that's
we do
coming
independent comedy.
we do.
That's like, okay, we bought a ring. Okay, here's your sound equipment. We bought a ring.
It'd be like if the Funny Bone had arenas instead of clubs.
What do you mean by that? For the
It's
wrestling?
like the Funny Bone is a chain.
yeah.
You know that, right?
Well, yeah, there's
Like,
more than
yeah,
one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
They're all
So
over.
like, it'd almost be like if there was a Funny Bone that had arenas. You know what
Just
I mean? 'Cause
one
the
or two?
WWE does arenas, like a bunch all over the country, all over the world.
The WWE owns arenas, or they
don't
fill an
own
arena.
them. They just fill an arena. They fill.
Okay, but the
arenas all
Funny
time.
Bone is an establishment that is. They're not. Okay,
Okay, I understand.
ki-
what
you're
saying.
trying to-
They're not owning. They don't own. I agree.
they're
I get
doing
what
a
you're saying.
completely different thing.
Anyway,
Lucas and I really enjoy the Funny Bone.
we do. I wasn't
See all the
shitting on the Funny
comedians
Bone.
coming to the Funny Bone.
I was
Omaha
trying to
West
make
Funny
an
Bone.
analogy that didn't work out. Anyway.
Yeah. No, you're fine. It's fine. I get what you're saying.
The WWE is an act that tours in arenas.
Yeah,
all
they're a
over the
big
world.
circus.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
It's a big circus.
It's a violence-driven man soap opera.
Yeah, people love drama.
Yeah, it's a.
And now those you can jerk off to that lady wrestling.
Dude, I don't.
You
I've always
you
liked
don't,
the
but you
ladies.
could.
I've always liked the ladies.
You know,
The early 2000s, they had some really, really fine-looking divas.
yeah. I almost would
I
like
can't
a lady
recall
who
any
would
of their names right now.
I
but
would rather have like a professional wrestler lady than some lady who's like really good at Muay Thai and could kick my fucking face in.
Who could actually hurt you?
Yeah, I would rather have some lady who knows how to put on a play with me. Like tie me up, play with me. No. Dunk, and now you're sleeping. I don't want
Yeah,
that.
know how to twist. You got to know how to twist me up without hurting me.
Yeah, like play with me, baby.
Yeah.
Like a little pain. Like yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah,
a little bit.
We
but
can give me a little twist.
yeah,
I got you.
Yeah,
Just a little twist.
Just a little twist.
Damn. I wouldn't mind.
What, a WWE or?
Yeah, those girls wouldn't be bad.
There's ladies out there that can kick banana trees in half, and I don't need that. That shin ripping my fucking chin open. Because I will say something disrespectful once in a relationship. That's just me.
There's something that spooks me about those videos of girls squishing watermelons between their thighs.
Why, you don't like that?
It makes me worried about what would happen to me. You know, kill me.
Get stronger.
Squeeze
Get your
my
head stronger,
babe.
dude.
Pop my head like
You
a
need to do
watermelon.
You need to do neck exercises. You need to get
Neck
one of
ain't
those.
gonna make your skull stronger.
You played basketball clearly. You never rolled out your neck wrestling. You never fucking roll out your neck on the ground every once in a while. I'll fucking do arches on my neck and try to flip over, like Khabib.
Yeah, I used to have to do that all the time for a pole vault.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
field pole vaulting. That's
Yeah.
scary shit.
It was
I
scary.
threw javelin.
I didn't do good. You threw a javelin?
No, but that would have
I was
been
gonna say,
fucking
that'd be
lit. That would have
crazy.
been fucking sick. Bring back javelin throwing, you fucking pussies.
They do in like big places. They have
Yeah,
it, but
they
not-
also
not
have
around
lacrosse.
here.
You know what? There's an ice rink in Norfolk now.
Is
And-
there?
Yep. Now, here's what I'm proposing: get more ice and let's start playing some fucking hockey. Let's get some hockey in Nebraska.
I would.
Because clearly we got defeated by the fucking dirty Canucks. And you know what? It is colder up there longer. And they have more ice. Fuck you. This is America. We'll make ice and we'll beat you. Give us 10 years. When's the next fucking Four Nations face off?
I don't know. Goddamn. I hope they do that every year. They do that what I read, now I didn't verify this at all because I'm lazy, but what I read was that they did this instead of like an all-star game.
Oh. Well, so they took the people. Yeah, you could do that.
I think it's a good move.
It was
I
a great
enjoyed
move.
it. I thought it was great. I loved it.
I don't follow hockey enough to even know, are some of these players like, what if there's like a guy?
Sidney Crosby plays for the Canadians,
Okay.
and he's really good. I'm sure you've heard that name before.
Yeah.
But
Huh. Yeah, dude, hockey's fucking lit. We got to get back into hockey.
yeah,
I think as
love it.
Americans, we
It's so good.
mistreated hockey. You know,
It's the only sport I really respect anymore.
that and UFC, you know what? Anybody who's going to go
I've never
fight
been able to get into
pool,
it. I enjoy
like
it.
shooting sports. Shooting sports are legit. If people are good shots, that's crazy. Like, it's hard to be a really good shot sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate
put
shooting.
the bullet through the same hole twice.
Well, I got 4 kids. I bet I could do it. Like I said, I could shoot a fucking dime with a 22 iron sights, 350 yards, Bubba. 350.
Oh yeah.
We'll go out to the sand hills and do it.
Be careful, you'll scare these beautiful people.
These beautiful people. Well,
Would you? Here's a question for you, Taylor.
Uh-huh.
Since we're sitting in this room, would you ever want to do this with an audience?
I think it'd be weird. I don't
You
like
think it'd be
myself
weird?
that much. And this is okay for me because it seems like it's not us. But if there is anybody listening, that's crazy. So, like, someone might hear it, but it's like, I didn't see you, so it's okay.
Right? Because
Yeah.
technically there's an audience anyway. They're just gonna hear.
Well,
it later.
yeah, and we could do like a show thing where it's also like recorded and podcasted.
Well, this is kind of almost like a beta test for a different show that I'd want to do.
Oh,
That could do. I don't want to say too much. On
No,
air,
talk
'cause
about it.
Somebody will steal it, but
yeah.
it would be good. And I think with a live audience, it could be cool too.
Yeah,
if it was
and
just
like
all
there's good
audio.
audiences here in Omaha.
Yeah, we could have captured
There's-
this audience tonight and made them sit through something like this, and they would have enjoyed it.
You think?
Maybe.
I feel like they didn't like me tonight,
Well,
and I know you got a little flustered because that girl fucking said something,
she's fine.
and it's
Whatever.
fine, lady.
She's fine.
He was
I
trying to
try not
film.
worry
He
about
was
it.
trying to film. You know, Lucas, he says he's cursed because he can't ever he feels bad because every time, all these little fucking hipster folks pull out their goddamn cameras all the time. He tries to film one fucking time. And some lady has got to heckle him right off the bat. She's got to say something. Can't give the guy a chance. He's German. Do you know what happens when you talk bad to a German? You ever read history? He got upset. And so he takes a different path. And sometimes that path doesn't always go the way you want it to, but you stay on it because that's what you do. When you start something, you finish it, right? Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Okay. So yeah, stuff
I
happens.
stuck it out.
You
but
said
it didn't go good.
No, you
That's
literally
fine.
said I'm going to isn't this fun sitting in it?
Yep.
But that's what I respect about you is sometimes you got to fucking sit in it. Know the pain.
Yeah,
I should've
tried
sat
it.
in it. I ran away.
Yeah, when I bomb, I try to sit in it. I try to make sure I taste it, so that way I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, I ran away.
Yeah, well, that's understandable, but also pussy.
Yeah, I got hit by a truck.
You did. You got hit by a truck clean off stage. I got hit by a different truck right on stage. So
Man,
it's
and
fine.
I thought if I could have actually done what I wanted to do, I think it would have went great. But nothing that I thought I was going to say was said. So that's the sad part of doing this. This is the thing we do.
This is what we're doing, and it's here. And my goodness, what a poppin' place on a Monday night.
What the place to be on a Monday night. And I mean, like, there's multiple beautiful people in here.
The beautiful people.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it.
There's not.
They're just-
These are good American folks.
These are good American.
These are like
beautiful.
And you know
American
what's wild
people.
is like the age range is like 20, like right at like drinking age
21 all
to
the way
like
up to, like,
35, and then there's like a few sprinkle. You know what? The average, I bet you that I would say our average age is like 48 because of the ridiculous age of some of the people that
yeah,
are.
there
in
is
here.
just a handful
There
of
is like
ridiculously
there's
old
hot
people.
like we have so many hospice people coming in here doing their mics.
Oh man, shout out to Bobby O. He killed it.
Bobby O. Man,
which
I got
one
hit.
he
No,
was-
I got hit by a fucking truck. I can't remember nothing tonight. I
can't
did
remember
nothing right.
He was the fellow with the white hair that told us about how Trump's curing AIDS.
Bobby O.
Yeah. That's
Black
Bobby O.
Bobby O.
Yeah, old man Bobby O. In his 60s. What a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy rocks, dude. That guy's on
shout out to Bobby O. He's
Bobby
onto
O was a
something.
trucker. Dude, I was out there. Charles was out there, and he's going to be a bone scientist. And
That can't be the word for it.
whatever. He's going to make film. But he was sitting there, and, like, Bobby O was talking. And Bobby O was hauled flammable gas, owner-operator. And he's old enough that he made some money trucking, right? I'm sure he did well. And I had explained to him, I was like, this is a doctor. This is a lawyer. Like, this guy, he blue-collared his way into it. And, like, honestly, like, plumbers do it. I love it. I love to see, like, just people. And, I mean, it comes a little bit later, but, like, fucking A, it's there. And it's sustainable. It's sustainable. And they all had kids. And, yeah, I think people should be fucking earlier. And then, like, biologically, we're supposed to be, too. But that's whatever. Keep your kids autistic. So I was 25 when my oldest was in kindergarten. And I was, like, one of the youngest parents. Like, the average age to have a kindergartner was, like, 35. And then there was also people there who were 50.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not just one group of parents. And I'm like, what the fuck? And their kids are all just awful.
I have never once felt like I fit in with the parents of the children in my kids' class.
Well, look at you.
Not once, I mean.
Look at you, Mr. I only wear my own homemade tie-dye. Dude, and it's fine. I respect the fuck. I'm not talking shit, but, like, look at you. Lucas,
Yeah,
look at who
I
you
understand. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm Mr. Open
nothing
Mic
like
Comedy
that.
Host Night Guy.
Yeah, I'm nothing like them. So it makes sense that I don't fit in, but it is awkward.
Yeah. Well, you could, here's what I always tell people.
I look like I'm her older brother. not her
Yeah.
dad,
Well,
know?
I mean, you had her kind of young, and you could have been an older brother.
That'd be crazy.
Mario and Santana went to my elementary school.
Mario and Santana.
Mario and in Germany.
Okay.
But these two guys, Mario was
They brothers?
No, listen to me. Mario was a year older than Santana, but Santana was Mario's uncle, and they both lived at their grandma, like their great grandma's house. It was great grandma and great grandma. It was, I don't know how that works out.
Yeah, and that's where whites are doing it all wrong, if you want the truth.
These guys were wild, dude. That's where my dad stole my bike from, was Mario and Santana's house.
Did they steal your bike and
No,
you stole
Mario,
it back?
Mario and Santana never stole my bike. My dad
you
stole
were
my bike
you
from
were
me.
at their house.
Yeah,
And he stole it.
yeah. Put it in the back of his Caprice.
How devious of a man to drive a Caprice.
Yeah, well, my great-grandpa custom ordered that Caprice with this is when power windows were custom. He ordered it with crank windows. He made sure there was crank windows and no air conditioning in it.
Hot dog.
Yeah.
That's a grandpa.
Yeah, maroon
That's a
interior.
grandpa,
It was pretty white outside, maroon inside. Ice cream paint job.
Shout out to Burrow.
Dripping vanilla. Dude, what pisses me off is, like, this Caprice was in fucking sturdy condition. Like, it had been in a wreck. It had a dent in the hood, and then, like, the little plastic the grill piece was busted out. But my dad sold it to some lady who fucking's falling around the Grateful Dead, and I'm pretty sure this car still runs to this fucking day. It's an 87 Caprice Classic, He sold it to her for $250. Try to find a Caprice in any decent shape. $250 ain't the fucking price.
Mm-mm.
If you Google 87 Caprice, and I think that's a movie. It's a black movie, 87 Caprice or the Blue Caprice or something like that. For real.
Okay.
Yeah, look it up. Dude,
I believe
Caprices
you.
are pimp as fuck.
I didn't say they weren't cool.
My motherfucking dad. He was like, here, this is the car you can have. It was your great grandpa's. And then he literally sold it out for money. He's like, well, you didn't own it. I'm like, what the fuck kind of a.
What the fuck?
And then you want to know another thing? One time, which I did, I ask him all the time, what were you trying to prove, Father? What were you trying to make happen to me? My God. One time I had to reshingle the roof with the motherfucker, and all I wanted was a PlayStation 2. And he made me watch it for 2 weeks. He made it sit there in the bag from Walmart with the receipt on top of it for 2 weeks. Didn't get to plug it in or play it or nothing. And then one day my mom and sister got in like an argument, and like, yeah, both of our things that we got paid in, which were like worth like $250 or $300 altogether, right? So we had to like look at it, and she's like 7 years older than me, and she called my mom a bitch or something. So then I had to lose my PlayStation 2 that I had to stare at. Which, first of all, maybe I was probably like, and I know I was probably turning into a dick there at the end of it, but like, no shit, like, dude, that's like putting crack in front of a crackhead. Like, good luck. Like, all I wanted to do was play the PlayStation that I worked on the roof for, and I don't know if the money went into a savings account or anything like that. I have no clue. Damn, I hope my
I'm
parents
about
don't
to
listen
cry
to
a
this.
tear for you.
Brother, what was that about?
That's fucking horrible.
It's fine. They did
That's
okay.
some awful shit.
I don't know. It was weird.
I don't know. I got a PlayStation 2 for Christmas when I was 6 with the game Driver. And
That was in Chicago, right? It was based in Chicago.
I don't know.
Remember jumping the bridges? You could jump the bridges in Chicago.
Yeah, I was not good at it.
It's a hard.
And
it was a hard game to
fucking
figure out.
And
Because
then
you needed to get out,
you
right?
You had to do all those tricks in like 2 minutes or whatever it was.
And
at
it was
the beginning.
impossible.
Yeah. And what was the other game that I got? I got some other game, and I remember the first game that I ever bought with like money I earned.
Yeah.
Was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for PlayStation 1.
Word.
And and that was when I was like 7. I remember reading the book like 7 times because we had to go from Norfolk back home. So it was like an hour ride.
Yeah.
So I read that book over and over and over.
The Sorcerer's Stone?
Oh, yeah.
So you're like deep into the first Harry Potter book.
I read that first Harry Potter book in 1st grade.
Ooh, that'll hit a kid.
Yeah. I was reading them as they were coming out back then.
Yeah.
Every year, Grandma would get me the new one.
Right on.
That was like my Christmas
How many
gift.
were there? 8?
Yeah, I think there ended up being 8.
8.
I think total.
Now, there's not that many movies, though, is there?
Or no, I think there's 7 books. Because I think the Deathly Hallows is 1 book. But it's 2 movies. So I think there's 8 movies and 7 books.
You know what I love?
If I remember. I don't know. I might be fucking that up.
Remember when it would like snow? Well, we're going to talk about snow again. Remember when it would like snow for like a week?
Mm-hmm.
There'd be times where it was just like, or like 3 days, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you need to put on the Harry Potter movies and just get hit by a truck with your lady.
I do Star Wars before I do Harry Potter.
Yeah, but I like to appeal to women, and women seem to really like to like replenish Harry Potter.
Dude, you know what you need is you need you a broad that can get into the Lord of the Rings. That's what you need.
I've never honestly looked. I've never watched Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so look,
That's Frodo, right?
yeah,
That's the 2 dudes that carry cast iron pans through like the woods or something.
Here's the thing. It's a major investment. I've given you now after this recommendation I'm about to give you. I'm aware that I've given you like 22 hours of movies to watch.
Yeah.
But
okay, great.
when you get to the Lord of the Rings, you're gonna want to section out like a whole day for it. It's gonna be like a whole fucking like you're gonna like. It's gonna have to be like a day where you got nothing else you can do.
All right.
Something else happens.
All right.
You got nothing to do.
Like a death or something.
Yeah, or like, you did all your inside work thinking you were going to do your outside work the next day, and then it snows, and then you got no outside work to do because you can't do it.
Words. Now
Like
you're
that.
inside.
Yeah, so now you're stuck inside with nothing to do because all the inside work's already done.
Can't bake cookies.
Well, you can bake cookies because you just take a break, mix up the cookie batter, put it in while they're baking. You can press pause. What the fuck are you? Where are you living? What time are you living? Fuck you.
You can't hit pause.
Yeah, you can
the
you can
film
hit
will get
pause.
wrapped up.
I mean, somebody's got to stay focused on it, though. You got to stay in it and somebody's got to stay driving. Okay, we got to get this. We got to.
You ever watch Lonesome Dove?
No.
You need to watch Lonesome Dove. You into westerns? You a western guy?
I like westerns.
Fucking Lonesome Dove.
Yeah.
You want to talk about like some poetic shit to be said, some real gangster outlaw pimp shit.
I don't. It always comes up as a western, but I don't know what makes it a western. But Cool Hand Luke has always been my favorite one that always comes up in that category.
Where he's in jail.
Yeah.
What we
Paul
have
Newman.
here is a failure. That's the movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To communicate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good movie. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's a Western.
I don't know. It always
It's
comes
outlaw.
up like that. It's definitely some outlaw shit. But I don't know why it. Anytime you see it come up in a category, it's always coming up in like a Western category. It's coming up. It's always coming up between like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Fistful of dollars.
Well, that's the genre.
It's the time, I suppose.
It is the time. Let me see. See, I got hit by a fucking truck, dude.
Yeah.
No.
We might.
What?
How you doing? We might need to wrap it up.
What time is it?
11:39.
Well, we did it. We did another one.
We did a quick one. 45 minutes. That's pretty quick for us. We could have kept going, but
We last all night long.
yeah.
But
Unfortunately,
we
got
are
responsibles.
adults.
We got adults with
And
responsibles.
Is that what they hate? Is that what
We've
they hate?
got until the time I finish this beer. Your coffee gone?
Yeah, my
What's
coffee's
going
gone.
on?
My coffee is gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. And maybe that's what people hate is a little bit of commitment, but
A little bit of commitment, a little bit of dedication, and all the luck in the world. That's basically where we're sitting.
yep.
Wait, we're sitting under a
drapery.
light shining upon us. It feels.
Honestly, this would
as
be like a good booth at a restaurant. If someone if this was like a steakhouse, I would feel good here.
This is a good booth. I like this. I've never
There's no kitchen though.
gotten to watch a show. It's been a year and a half since I just watched a show in here.
Yeah, you can't. It's over.
I don't. It's over.
Oh my God. I got some stuff to talk to you about after this anyway, about some beautiful people and what's going on out there. You guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry if we didn't make sense like we always do. We didn't even, you know what? We didn't drop the J-bomb. We've stayed pretty clean and
We stayed clean. I definitely feel like we danced on the edge of poking a few people's feelings. That's fine. I'm not worried about that.
We love you. We love you so much.
Yeah, we love all the beautiful people.
You beautiful people.
The beautiful people.
All
What's the episode? What's the name of this episode? Going to be the beautiful people?
Yeah,
or
beautiful
Frogger?
people.
Okay, hit by a truck.
Hit by a truck.
Beautiful people hit by a truck.
Beautiful people getting hit by trucks. No, that's too much. We'll
That's too
figure it
much.
out. You
We'll
get
figure it out.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, we'll chat.
Guys, you did it. Thanks for tuning in.
We
if you
did
did
it.
tune in, sorry for any relapses.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe if
Subscribe.
you have any support or a good decent bone in your fucking body.
Yeah,
I mean,
ZEESHLONG. That's at ZEESHLONG on Instagram. Lucas, what do you got?
here's Smiley Comedy 13 on all platforms, and then obviously follow and like Unpasteurized.
Yeah, hit that like button. Give us some stars if you want. Even if it's 3, I don't give a fuck. Just give us something.
Give
Just
us
not
something.
2. Not 2.
We
not
just
2.
need some traction. Give us some studs in our tires. That's what we're looking
studs
for.
in the tires. We're chaining up.
We're gonna chain up.
We're gonna chain up. I saw a truck with some gripper tires on it today for no reason, but that's besides
Some
the point.
gripper. It's no need for that. It's fucking like 90 degrees.
Rolling down the road.
It's crazy.